this stressed out about something.
Well, can you blame him? A security...
I'd ask how it went with Sarif, but I recognized that look. He stonewalled you, didn't he?
Yeah, he wasn't forthcoming, that's for sure.
Well, well, well. Looks like we finally have something in common, Jensen. We've both been shut out of the Ivory Tower. But don't worry. You get over it.
Just how much information was Sarif sending out of this company?
First of all, he was bringing it in, not sending it out. And if you're about to ask me to magically summon it out of the ether for you, forget it. I've been at this company long enough to know you don't go head-to-head with the boss.
And yet you just sent me to do that very thing.
That's because in my book, you're expendable.
Hey, Jensen. The boss said you were on your way. You're gonna love Hangsha.
You've been there?
Used to live there. I spent 3, maybe 4 years working in the upper city, and most of my nights having fun in the lower one. You ready to go?
I thought I was. How long is this gonna take, Malik?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward? Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. Climb in. Jensen, you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approaches.
Son of a bitch. You're supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the scum and half the space. Hang on, we're going in. The address you got off that Merc, Hangsha Court Gardens. It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
Have you seen Ning lately? Not since last week. I'm starting to get worried. She missed 3 days of work already. You don't think... Chan, for Ning's sake, I hope not. May is worried, though.
Speaking of May, is she still downstairs arguing with Akron?
Where else would she be?
That girl is seriously going to get herself into trouble one of these days.
If that were the case, she'd already be in trouble. Between you and me, I'm starting to think Chan's afraid of her.
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
前阵子回纽约的时候，看了电视里面的新闻，有关 Pikers 的内容可是很有煽动性的。
那是因为 Pikers 从来就没有赞成这个关于这个超人类组的观点。然后呢，政府呢他们也知道，经济的发展是绝对离不开这些生物技术公司的，他们啊会确定漏掉，绝对不会漏掉关于零件的任何不良的这些反应。
尽管我们取得了那么多的成功，在这个国家里，审查制度依然根深蒂固。
我怎么会有一个预感，觉得我们不会再看到另一场天安门事件？
是啊，大家都在忙于追逐金钱，我们能看到的是公司正在慢慢的取代国家权力。
也许有一天我们会有一个赵主席。
在中国，唯一没有从生物科技热潮中获利的，就是这些平民百姓了。
是啊，看看我，虽然我在大洋机械工作，但我还住在贫民窟一样的旅馆里。
那是因为国家在不断的抬高地税，所以房东宁可让观光客住，也不愿意给自己人提供廉价租房。
这肯定是姓赵的家族的想法了。从人民中获利，却完全不回报。
Excuse me, do you know where the limb clinic is?
Yes, it's on Xichang Road, near the market.
Great, thanks.
uncertainty.
Excuse
When
me,
will we
sir.
be able to
Do
see
you
the
know
truth
how to
for
get
ourselves?
to
As soon as the installation is
Sure,
If
gorgeous.
you would like
You
to
have to
hear
take
more
a
of my
train.
exclusive interview
But
with
you know,
Hugh
you
Darrow,
can't get into
log
the
on
building
to
without an access card.
Oh, really?
www.picusweb.com.
I just graduated from university
This is
and I wanted
Eliza
to drop
Cassan
off a resume.
reporting to you
I
live
think you're better
from
off
Picus.
sending an email. It's a high security compound, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
You're pretty.
It doesn't
If you don't get a job, I can hook you up.
My
My friend works at the brothel in Qui-Gon District.
Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally.
No thanks.
To deny
I have to go.
allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which
这
has
个地方
consumed
叫
all of
恒
my
沙，
attention
不过现在也可以叫泰永了。最近只见过他们的人在这做生意。
其实，大永机械把大部分的钱都偷到了恒沙上城区的建设。他们为什么不尽可能的公治整个景值呢？
我没想到你会这么说，这又不是独裁，我们得维持市场一直处于竞争状态，这样才能避免经济崩溃。泰永现在就像一群鲨鱼，吞噬着竞争对手。
你想说的应该是怪兽吧？他们的做法比鲨鱼们很多了。
This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up. Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron and geothermal.
Buddy Les never pays to get into the hive.
Does he know one of the bouncers?
No. That cheap son of a bitch knows the secret way in through the back alley. But when you share it with the rest of us, I don't think so. Asshole.
Forget it, man. It's getting chilly out here. Finish that cig so we can go back inside.
You know, there's an amazing view of the cityscape on a rooftop that's just underneath the Pangu. If you're nice enough, maybe I'll take you there.
You know, I'm afraid of heights, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this whole city on top of a city thing.
Come on, the island's only so big, and you said it yourself. It's a center of free corporate expression in China. If we want to keep it that way, we have to build up.
But at what cost? It's taken 12 years to build the Pangu so far, and it could take another 10 more to finish. Who's gonna pay for all that?
Pyong Medical, probably. And any other cybernetic company who wants to come here.
That's kind of what I'm afraid of.
What are you looking for, Lao Wei? Guns? Hacking equipment?
What makes you think I'm looking for that kind of stuff?
Hey, I don't want to step on your toes. Just saying, if you need anything, there's a merchant at the Honghua Hotel who can help you.
All right, man. Noted.
在浪费。
过后再说。
Access granted.
It's me. Well, it was a black day when that happened. Bell Tower's got the whole apartment complex locked down.
I need to get something
Nobody
in my
knows where.
apartment.
我觉得
I don't care what kind of operation is going on. Now let me in immediately.
Can't oblige you, ma'am. Now move along,
Get back
please.
in.
How
你想
dare
让钟楼的
you?
调查员
Who are you to tell me I can't get into my own home?
可以去
Do you
试
know
试
how
的
much money I pay for this place?
I said move along before there's trouble.
You bell tower assholes are all the same. You don't have an answer to an honest question, so you start to threaten.
Sorry, pal. No one's allowed in right now.
请不要再烦我。
走开！你会把收割者招来的，那很危险。